Hi friends! So today what we're going to do is we are going to draw a bunny inspired by Rayner. So let's see the supplies that we need. We need watercolors. We need a black crayon. I'll be using my Sharpie, black Sharpie. Instead of the Sharpie, you guys will be using the black crayon. You need a pencil, an eraser in case you need that, half a sheet of paper, so something to draw a circle with. So it can fit 3 fingers inside, maybe in your case 4 fingers inside the circle. It should be that big. Okay, then because it's watercolor that we're using, we need some water, and I have my whiteboard to practice draw first. Okay, so before we start with the lesson, let's first talk about the person we are inspired by today. So this artist, her name is Rayner. She's a British artist. British artist means she is from Britain, and she is a illustrator and writer. Okay, so this book, I don't know, maybe you have read it or maybe you have not. So the book that I got inspired to draw this today's lesson is Harris Finds His Feet. Okay, so this is a book by Rayner. Okay, so let's see how we are going to draw this bunny. So we will be placing our paper in the what style? The portrait style. Let me take a picture. Okay, and then the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to take a circle. So this, I'm going to pretend that this is the size of the paper. Okay, because this will be otherwise too small. So over here on the paper, I'm leaving like 4 finger space on the bottom of the paper, and over here I'm going to place this circle right. I'm leaving like 3 finger space on this side and 3 finger space on this side. I'm going to make a circle. Okay, next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make a V like that. Okay, then I'm going to bring down this line. Now it's a Y, right? So I'm going to erase this part now. Okay, now next what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another like a C on this side and a C on this side, almost touching this one. Okay, this way. Okay, so I made a C like this, touching the circle that we had made before, and the C touching this one. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a U, upside down U. Okay, now I don't think we'll have space for the bunny's ear completely, so I'm going to draw his ears up from the top like that. I left like 2 finger space, and on either side I drew the bunny's ears. I'm going to make another line like that inside. Eyes just above here. Okay, now the body. So this was a rough drawing, right? So next time I'm going to draw, I think I'll put the circle a little bit lower so that there is more space for drawing the ears when I'm drawing on the paper. Okay, so we'll make a little bit of change so that there is more ears. So we'll be able to draw. I would like to have this much ears, the whole ears on the paper. So because the paper was only this much, we could only draw that much, right? So when we are drawing on the paper, we will put this a little bit down. We'll leave less space for the body. Okay, then we'll have the whiskers, and then we will color this. Okay, so I didn't plan really well how big it should be. That's why there was this problem. But because we had practice drawn, we now know what the problem is, right? So I'm going to put the circle like over here. So there's like only one finger space I'm leaving on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to leave like 3 finger space on either side of the paper, 1 finger space on the bottom, and I'm going to trace the circle as we did earlier. This is the same V first, and then turn that into Y, erase of this part, right? And then I'm going to make a C, a little bigger C around this, and then it's going to stop here. See the C. Maybe I'm going to put my finger here, put a dot here. Okay, I'm going to start from here, and my C is going to end here. Okay, C. Now I'm going to make a U or a rainbow. So how big is the U? So see, if I put 4 fingers from here, this point where the C starts, I'm putting 4 fingers. That is where so I put a line there, and then I made the upside down U. Now over here, I'm going to leave 1 finger space on this side, leave a little bit of space. From here, I'm going to go to this corner and finish up the bunny's ears. Okay, from here to this corner, I'm making. So if you want, you can turn the paper like this and then make a curvy line like that. Turn it around from here to this corner. So we have the ears. So inside here, I'm going to imitate this curvy line. Okay, now let's draw the eyes here. I'm going to make a circle or like an oval shape like that. Now I'm going to make a upside down U. We have the bunny. Now let's draw the body. Okay, his whiskers. Okay. So now let's take the black crayon and outline everything. Okay, maybe I'll also outline this with black. Go over all the lines. If you need to sharpen your black crayon to get a nice pointy line, you can do that. Putting it upside down and outlining everything. Okay. I'm going to take my permanent marker and do the eyes, because my marker is not that sharp or pointy. So we have the drawing part done. Now let's start coloring. I'm going to take, so these this bunny that she drew is like a brown bunny, so, and with the black background. So we are only using brown and black today. Okay, so I'm going to take my water. We'll start with the lightest color, which is brown. So I'm going to put maybe a few drops of water in brown, maybe 6 drops, and few drops in black. Okay, first I'm going to wake my brown. Tickle, tickle, wake up, time to color. Yeah, I think it is wide awake. Now I'm going to take the brown and color the bunny. So I'm just see that you stay within the lines. I'm going to dip my brush in water each time my brush is dry. I think the color is too light, so now I'm going to dip in the water and then swirl in the paint and then color. So when you feel like the color is too light, what you'll do is you will dip in the water and then dip in the paint, swirl in paint. Okay, this part I'm going to leave it white. The bunny's the nose part. Okay, nose or the mouth part. Water, paint. Let's color the body. Body is also, it's like a brown bunny, not a white bunny, not a black bunny or a gray bunny, but it is a brown bunny. Maybe we can even make this bunny a little bit darker later on by adding a little bit of black to it. So the outside, this part, I'm going to make it brown. The inside, maybe it will be like light brown. Okay. Okay, so inside I'm just dipping in water, dipping in the paint lightly. I'm going upwards like that, not going all the way up. See, upward strokes like that. Now maybe I'm going to dip in water, take a slightly swirl in black. I'm going to put some little black, not too much black, on this side to make it look like it's the shadow. Not too much black. See how little black I have on this one? Water, just one swirl, and then I'm going upwards like that inside. So this part, that is shadow. Okay, so bunny is done. We are done coloring the bunny. Maybe I'm going to add a little bit more brown to this part, a little bit. If it is too wet, what you're going to do is you're going to wait for it to dry a little bit before you add more paint. The reason is if you keep on adding paint to a wet paper, this is going to rip, right? So I think I'll stop with that much. If you want, you can even color this also. It doesn't matter. Maybe lightly you can color this part of the mouth. It's up to you. should I go ahead and color the mouth? I'm like, that's standing out. So I'm dipping in water and just, so it's like light brown, not just white, because it's a brown bunny, right? Yeah, like that. So I didn't swirl in the paint. I just dipped in white. No, not white water, and a slight dip. Only the tip of the brush was dipped in the paint, and then I swirled, and then I got the light brown. Now let's color the background. The background we are going to color with just black. So see that you don't get black inside. So I'm going to color this side first, and then I'll want to paint the other side. So each time your brush is dry, what you do is dip in the water and swirl in the paint and then paint. So this side is done. I'm going to turn this thing, dip in water, swirl in paint. See that you don't go inside, stay away from the bunny. So I'm making the fence, and then it is easy to color the rest of the area, right? Water, swirl in black. So I'm going to go along the lines to make the fence. Water. Now I can paint without any worry. Water, swirl in black. See, here also I'm not using that much black. I'm like putting a teeny bit of black. Swirl, and we are done. So how does your bunny look? I'm sure your bunny would be looking nice, right? So once you're done coloring, what you're going to do is wash your brush. You're not going to put the dirty brush back in the container without washing. So washing is like sweeping the floor. Wash, wash, wash. Wipe on the rim. And then I'm going to leave it on the side. Wait for the color to dry. This before you close the container. Same thing before you display, hang this up somewhere or display your bunny. Wait for this to dry, otherwise the colors are going to spread. So see, if I hold it up, see the black is going to run down. So there are places where the color is pooling, so it would spread. So we don't want that to happen. So leave it to dry. I hope you guys had fun making this bunny along with me. So upload this onto CISO or what Club, if that is what your school uses. Use that, upload it, take a picture of this and upload it there. I would also like to see how this turned out. So email me with your finished work. So till we meet next time, bye-bye.